Hey guys, so this is another speedrun video, and this time around I have a treat for you guys, because the green enemy, you're able to use such an amazing cool team this time around. Very cool, guys. So let's talk about the special mechanism real quick here. When an enemy deals damage, they will apply a large amount of debuffs using recommended heroes, making it easier to trigger Blessing, greatly reducing the difficulty for the battle. So this debuffs are not a big deal, and I'm going to show you why. Blessing. When allies have gained shields 5 times, important to note, converts 5 Naya stones into Naya stones of the same color as the leftmost hero on the team. Also increases the skill damage of all allies by 25% and cleanses all their debuffs. So this 25% is actually stackable, and you may ask, how many times is stackable? As many times as you activate it. So that's when things get pretty crazy. So yeah. So this time around, I'm using this team, and this is the absolute best team that I was able to cook up with this over here. So in this situation, the main 2 heroes that you need to make a good score is Lorenzo and Malfoy with his weapon at least at +1, or +2 is better, but +1 you're still able to use it. So over here, you are able to replace a Roland here with maybe, let's see, with Claqueta here. Claqueta will create these shields here, so that's pretty cool. You are able to also use Midas if you don't have one of these heroes here. But the surprise all-star is Roland, because Roland is going to make Non do so much damage. It's so disgusting, for sure. But every single time that every single hero here gets shields, stones are going to be created. And yeah, let me just show you. It's pretty crazy stuff, guys. The first time I saw this, I pretty much I started laughing, because that was it's so cool, man. Alright, so let's do it one more time, and here we go. Let me target the main one here. So for now we have skill damage 25%, just one time, huh? Alright, let's do it a few more times here. We activate Roland, Look at all those stones. That is so crazy. Alright, so how many we have now? Skill damage 8. Right now we're at 200% damage for skill damage there. Really cool. Boom, look at this. So now let's check here. We have skill damage 300% skill damage though, so that's pretty crazy. Let's see if Nan is killer on her own. Very close, actually, very close. Look at that. So crazy, guys. It's amazing. So if you're wondering if Roland is good with his weapon at +3, yeah, he's pretty amazing. I've been getting surprised over and over again of how good his weapon is, for sure, in so many places of the game now. So let me show you a run real quick, which is a little bit more faster here. Oh, this is really nice. Here we go. Look at that. It pretty much activates on its own. There we go. We're gonna nice cascades there. When this happens, you're seeing right now, you get a bunch of them. So right now we have 150 right off the bat. So we're gonna do it over and over. You keep tapping Roland. That is so crazy to see, guys. Look at that. Almost the entire. Look at that. That is so crazy. If I tapped a little faster, maybe I would have gotten an even better score, but still. Look at that damage from Nan. Just Nan. So if you're one of those crazy players that already have Nan, and you've pretty much relegated her to the back of the less upgraded hero, no, you have to upgrade Nan. Nan is amazing, man, in so many parts of the game, and Roland will actually enable her in so many ways here. Look at that. So, yeah, that team is pretty awesome, for sure. I just recently learned this little secret about this one. I had no idea. It actually makes 0 sense, but for some reason it does work. So thank you, Demir, for pointing that out in the comments. So in Dark Dungeon, before we actually started all this, we were forced to actually use Rinosuke here to actually kill off the minions. And without killing the minions, we're not able to go forward. However, we are able to use a secret hero that is not shown here to actually beat this. So they literally put Rinosuke as the only one that can actually lower the HP to actually kill the immortal heroes, which is super powerful. But yeah, they're pretty much forcing you to use Rinosuke. However, there is, as I said, a secret hero that you can actually use, and that is Sammy. For some reason, I have no idea. His ability to counterattack is not supposed to kill immortal heroes, but for some reason it does. So whatever works, man. Whatever works. So but it's better for just me to show you there. All right. So this time around, we're not going to because originally, there you go. See, she just goes off and boom, the minions are dead. You can even slap the whip on Sammy and it works perfectly. It's incredible. I can't believe it still. So if you do have Rinosuke, don't worry. When he actually does his ability there, she does go off. Check this out. Boom, Sammy kills, he goes off and dispels. For some reason, it didn't create the stones, which is strange. It should have given the blessing there, and it didn't. Alright, let's see if we can get it this time. We didn't, huh? Well, that's strange. Alright, let's do it one more time. Alright, let's see here. Boom. This is amazing. It makes no sense. Sammy doesn't take life. Sammy doesn't kill immortals. But for some reason, he does do it. So let's do it a little faster here. I do recommend to actually activate stones on the side, so she doesn't go off as much. So this way you can actually do your stuff. And that way she doesn't go off this much. So let's make her go off this time. Still can't. There we go, we got the blessing. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Well, because when she didn't have the buff at that time, that's probably the reason. So boom, boom, boom. And boom. That's amazing to watch. So if you're having problems on this level, try Sammy. Sammy, of all heroes, Sammy, the most forgotten hero of all the purples in the game. And look at mine. Mine is 120. So if you're go ahead and use Sammy. You won't regret it. No matter which team you're using that is yellow, this is pretty amazing. But if you still have Rinosuke, that's fine, because when Sammy counterattacks and eliminates the enemies, that way you can actually have his passive hit the enemy, dispel when after he goes off, and then you get the blessing. So that's pretty cool. So another recommendation I can give here is, in the beginning, try to activate yellow stones that would pass through these sides, because this way she goes off less and there's less time lost. So in the beginning you do this, or during the fight, if you're able to do that, so she goes off less. The other option you have, and at this point it's not really necessary, but it is still an option, if for some reason you don't have Sammy, which is completely unbelievable, you can go with Zanya. Zanya, you can actually, if she fills up, because she is slow, if she fills up, you're able to actually activate her, make the enemy slower to cast, and that way you do get a better time. But the way that Sammy does things, I don't think you will be needing to actually do that. Where are you, Sammy? Here we go. So low level that even that. He's so low level that, yeah, I can't even find them, and he's still useful. So yeah, I highly recommend using Sammy, guys. I can't believe I'm saying this. I've always liked Sammy, but you know, since he doesn't do much. So let's check here. Whoa, Danta here actually passed me. That's pretty cool. Oh, but that's because I haven't done this one, so that's fine. So let me show you real quick the teams that I've been using. Well, Dance is using actually. The usual. Oh, obviously it is yellow, so it's gonna be that. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty much the same team. But let me show you my team real quick. So as I said before, Roland is amazing. You definitely need to try him out. Nan is almost required to have a really high score there. So you have to make sure to add Nan. If you have her low level, I've seen a lot of people that that are free to play that have her but don't want to level her for some reason. But you have to level her, man. She is amazing in so many ways in the game. But the main two heroes are these two, Lorenzo and Malfoy for sure. Then Dark Dungeon, definitely use Sammy. I can't. I'm still speechless because Sammy is, yeah, he doesn't say that he's supposed to do these things, but he does. And the usual yellow team, you should be able to take her out quickly. Then Send Cultivation, the blue one, that's the usual green team. Just make sure to bring in heroes that create stones in the board to make sure to actually do that stone damage. That's where the actual damage you're going to be needing. And of course, Mallory. Mallory is the star of this one. If you have Mallory, even at +0, she will do a lot of work there, for sure. And finally, the red one. Here, this is my usual blue team, because the thing is that I don't use Fiona or Alia, because they're going to slow you off. And in this time around, when you dispel and this time around I have 2 dispellers, so I'm getting a bunch of blues. So it's not necessary to actually use Alia nor Fiona there in that situation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me show you a few more guys that I have here. He decided to use it like this, so this is nice because Thor's gonna produce. That's gonna be interesting. The Thor actually, when he's getting hit and creating shield, that's gonna actually, that's interesting. And of course, over here, Deep Light is gonna create shields for everybody, so that's gonna be really useful too. So that's interesting. So he decided to use the spelling here. That's fine. And yeah, and the usual purples. So if you don't have these teams, you can go purple, I guess. Purple is usually the go-to color for these events. Alright, let's see for something else. Oh, that's interesting. Full purple. Yeah, that's not a route you can go, but... Dark Dungeon 40. Yeah, that's not recommended. You could go ahead and try Sammy with yellows, guys. For sure. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. Again, if you find something crazy, leave it in the comments. I don't think I'm not gonna do another version, but if it's really groundbreaking, I'll probably do a small one to update, because this event is always surprising with a bunch of things that's going around. This time around, it's no exception. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.